I just realized there's not even a microphone, so yeah, excuse the mic quality. I don't have my set up. This is just recorded on my iPhone, okay? I know.
Oh, look at me. I don't have any DLR cameras or whatever the fuck they are called.
Shut up, okay? If this works, it works, okay? So, speaking of if you haven't already, click subscribe. I do kind of funny stuff on here. Always kind of wanted to make YouTube a living. I've been trying to do this for like over 10 years. So please, if you have any time, click subscribe. Check out my other videos on this channel. They're pretty good in my opinion. They're actually some of the best work that I've done over the past 10 years. And you should click the bell icon because, I don't know what because it notifies you whenever I upload a new video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. It's not anything to do with gore, it's not anything to do with weird shock videos, it's nothing to do with weird gore sites that somehow disappear after you make videos about them. That's very bizarre. We're actually going to do something a little bit different. Something that something that holds very dear and near to my heart. And that is the Punk Goes Pop compilation albums. Punk Goes Pop. So for those of you who are wondering, Kylan, you're talking an incredible amount of bullshit. I want to hear more about this. And my response is, alright, I will. Basically, Pop Goes Punk was essentially a compilation CD that the record label Fearless produced over the course of like 10 or so years, from the early 2000s all the way up to, I believe, about 2019. 9-fucking-teen!
Jesus.
They're basically just pop songs that are covered by punk. It's not just Punk Goes Pop. They also have produced Punk Goes Metal, Punk Goes Acoustic, Punk Goes 80s and 90s, respectively. Pop Goes Crunk. Pop Goes Classic Rock. Pop Goes X. Did they do a cover of Static X or the punk band X who did Los Angeles? Because that would have been pretty cool. I actually know what. Actually, don't fucking ruin X because they're actually a good fucking band. So I looked it up. Punk Goes X is Punk Goes X songs from the 2011 Winter X Games. I don't know what Winter X Games is. Oh, it's made by yes, yeah. It's a compilation that takes songs from its own compilations. I almost said compositions. These aren't their own compositions. They're shit. And to finish off the list, they also do Punk Goes Christmas, Punk Goes Christmas Deluxe Edition, and of course, Punk Goes Crust Punk. It's a great compilation. I listen to it all the time. So basically, I'm just gonna go through the full list of Punk Goes Pop, Punk Goes Pop, and so, without further ado, let's do this. But yeah, Punk Goes Pop. Now, of course, we got Everywhere by Yellow Card. Forever Seems Forever, Bye Bye Bye. I wonder what song that is. Survivor by Knockout. Okay. There's literally like, there's not even that many like good bands or even bands that I recognize. They must have been like at Fearless Records. They were like scraping at the bottom of the barrel. It's like who are the bands that we just signed that we have no intention of continuing forward past their like first album? Oh, cool, Dynamite Boy are on there. Let's just fucking phone them up and just, you know, we can give it a listen. You know, I didn't think you can make the original Backstreet Boy version sound even more 90s, but my god, they managed to. I think it's because I can already tell the production on this is not up to the Max Martin sound, so it automatically just sounds off. It sounds like something that, you know what, these are like the grown-up versions of Kids Bop. That's exactly what this is. This is like the, you know, Kids Bop was like marketed towards like kids and like preteens and all that shit, whereas punk goes pop. It's like there's punk, but there's also a little bit of pop, you know. You know, it's something for the edgy kids, you know, the kids that like to self-harm and drink gasoline, you know. Clearly followed by like some, you know, rich middle-aged marketing executive, you know, who doesn't know anything about anywhere, you know. But let's just continue. Yeah, you are. Okay. Yeah. Oh. My fire, the one to believe. I'm 20 seconds in. When does this get punk? Because like 20 seconds in, sorry. I was thinking like, okay, I would expect a little bit of like dun 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 dun, or like something like that. 20 seconds in, still haven't heard a single other punk thing. So let's not hold our breaths. I want it that way, but we are two worlds apart. Can't reach to your heart it that way. Tell me why. I don't know why they didn't bother getting the Billy Cobb cover of I Want It That Way, or even the fucking Alistair version of I Want It That Way. Why Dynamite Boy? Who the fuck are Dynamite Boy? Dynamite Boy, believe it or not, their most streamed song is literally their cover. And they apparently haven't done anything since 2004. Yikes. Let's move on to Punk Goes Pop Cancer. I can't actually remember what the fuck. Punk Goes Pop 2. Sorry, Volume 2. Apologize by Silverstein. Baby One More Time by August Burns Red. When I Grew Up by, I don't know, some cokehead now, by Mayday Parade. Over My Head, Cable Car, Day to Fucking Remember. Smooth. Please tell me this is not the Rob Thomas and Sinatra. Did I just say Rob Thomas and Sinatra? Okay, that needs to fucking happen. A flagpole set up by Chados. Let's listen to this. You know what's funny is that this is actually one of my favorite songs of all time. It's not only one of my favorite songs of all time, but it's also one of my favorite songs used in a TV show of all time. It was mainly used in Peep Show past the second season, and I think it's one of the best songs of the 1990s. One of the last few sort of golden 90s alternative rock before that label kind of got destroyed in like 98, 99. This was like 96, 97, the original Flagpole Sitter was released. So just kind of hearing it watered down into this shitty kind of barely Radio Disney rock song is kind of fucking sad, honestly. Since I was in the I was looking into the mirror. I think that's enough of that. Beautiful Girls by Bayside, who I actually really like. I like Bayside. They're not that bad of a punk band. They actually have some good songs and even some good classic later stuff. But let's hear what they do here. I said let's hear. You're way too beautiful, girl. Oh, that's why that song. Never work. You left me suicidal, 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 suicide. And the last song I'm gonna check from here is I Kissed a Girl by Attack Attack. The old... Fucking hell. My neighbors across the street just saw me do that, so that's good. I don't particularly give a shit. They can go. But yeah, I Kissed a Girl by Attack Attack. This was now further away I planned. Oh god. god. Felt as if I was getting spit at by blood on the dance floor, you know? It has that kind of cheap 2009 of fucking course. Yeah, this, wow, already 7 seconds in, and I can already tell this is gonna be one of the worst fucking cover songs I'll probably listen to in the next couple of minutes, you know? Let's continue. Not my intention. Again, where's the punk? Ah, here's the punk. Yeah, that was let's go punk goes pop. Down by Brave Carolina. Baby, this song sucks. Hot and Cold by Woe Is Me. Okay, here's the other thing that I forgot to mention. This whole compilation is just a time capsule of bands that no one fucking cares anymore, and it's fucking hilarious. Like, there are bands on here called by The Ready Set, Of Mice and Men. We have Miss May I, remember them? We Came as Romans, come on. Of course, Asking Alexandria, yeah. Which one would be the worst? I would imagine, what would be the worst one? I'm gonna guess, Right Now by Asking Alexandria. Let's go for it. This is my first safe choice. Oh god. I can already tell that this is gonna be excruciating. This is gonna be like biting the hairs off my fucking dick hole, honestly. I'm sure that's what your actual voice sounds like, Danny. Snore schnop, schnur schnop, schnur schnur. Skip a little bit. What is Right Now by? Who was it? Was it Akon? T-Pain, Ayaz, Tayo Cruz, a lot of other R&B singers that no one really remembers. If nothing else, just that whole track selection was just absolute. Sleeping with Sirens did Fuck You. We Are Who We Are by Chunk No Captain Chunk. Okay. This is exactly the type of shit that I'm talking about. In the sense that all these bands are not punk. Most of them are either a post-hardcore or metalcore or deathcore or snotcore or pusscore or winecore or abusercore or overproduced metalcore or, you know, electronic core or core or crabcore or covercore. Yeah, so no punk. Not even in the same postcode as punk. So I guess that's my main takeaway with all this shit. It's just that, you know, this is not fucking punk. And I kind of fucking hate all this. This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Little Lion Man, Just the Way You Are by Pierce the Veil. It feels as if it's like trying to grab you, and I'm just like, no, please get off of me. Love the Way You Lie by A Skillet Drive. This is the shit I'm talking about. Just gonna stand there and watch me burn. Is it me, or does it sound like there was like 17 different things that are going on? There's like different drums and different weird guitar shit, different vocals. It just kind of sounds like a fucking mess. Despite how overproduced it still sounds like there wasn't even like 1 ounce of like care to make it not sound muddy and just fucking gross sounding. This is like junk food of music, of metal, actually. This is the junk food of metal music, I swear to God. What these punk goes pop covers actually make me do, they make me realize how much they've destroyed the original version. Instead of me looking back at those original versions and being like, oh, they were actually like pretty good, it's just that they, you know, didn't really capture the spirit of the song. It just made me look back at all the fucking covers and being like, that song's shit, that song's shit, that song's shit, because they were fucking covered by fucking just turned out fucking manufactured metal shitcore bands. I'm kind of glad that this whole metalcore scene is dying and that all these bands like Asking Alexandria and Pierce the Veil and all that shit are kind of like sputtering out. People either don't care about this sound anymore, or the bands are trying to evolve their sound, and all the fans are like, no, we don't want that. I.e., take a look at Asking Alexandria's new album, or everything that Bring Me the Horizon have done since like Sempiternal. So we got Grenade by Memphis goddamn motherfucking Mayfire. Do you ever hear anything from them? Do you ever hear from Memphis Mayfire? No, because Memphis Mayfire fucking suck. I'm so glad that no one ever talks about them. They were like the talk of the town on like Kerrang magazine for like 12 seconds. And then everyone fucking forgot about them. Somebody that I used to know by Mayday Parade and Futons. And Boyfriend by Issues. Issues fucking suck. Don't at me. And Payphone by Crown the Empire? Isn't Crown the Empire the band that Post Malone tried to audition to be the guitarist for, and he wasn't like, they were like, no. And then he went on to become the fucking world's biggest fucking rapper. So if it wasn't for this shitty band, you might not have heard of Post Malone. So I'll just listen to Payphone. I'm guessing it's a cover of the Maroon 5 song Payphone. I don't know. Oh, it was playing. I was actually wondering. I was like, I'm waiting for Spotify to. Wow. All right. Yeah, that's why I kind of hate electronic core music. Apart from like, you know, Enter Shikari or like other bands that sound way better. Even Bring Me the Horizon do that sound way fucking better than majority of these shit bands on. Like Crown the Empire, if it wasn't for Post Malone, no one would still remember you. It's just the world we live in. Thank God. Tyler Carter. Tyler the Carter. Wrecking Ball by August Burns. I Knew You Were Trouble by We Came as Romans. That was the song that got really popular. That video got 24 million views. That video might have been watched by other people who might not have heard of I Knew You Were Trouble or We Came as Romans, which, you know, I feel sorry for. But, you know, we all have to, you know, suffer at least a little bit in life to, you know, really appreciate good things, like not this. Hold On, We're Going Home by Volumes. I Prevail with Blank Space. That was on that fucking album? Alright. Without stalling, Hold On, We're Going Home. Fuck it.
Endlessly, I can't get over you. You left a mark on me.
It's weird because I know what volumes sound like, and this, if you would have played me this, I would have never, and you didn't tell me that this was Volumes, I wouldn't have fucking guessed it was them. This takes like bands that have maybe their own unique sound, at least a little bit within the whole scene, and they just strip it of nothing. Like, fuck. Wait a fucking minute. Slaves? You mean the... Oh. Okay, so apparently this band doesn't exist. Slaves. It gives me a whole bunch of... So yeah, that was just weak. I was like, kind of like... Stitches. Stitches. You sleeping with the fishes. Gonna wash the dishes. Eat Your Heart Out? Is that a band? Whoa, there's 5 of them. Oh yeah. Oh, they're the band that did Carousel, which was alright, I suppose. This is the final Punk Goes Pop. Like, my god, that's weird. 7 of them, and they only stopped at 7 and not never thinking of this idea ever? That's incredible. Andy Black, When We Were Young. Ugh. I'm gonna go for... wait, actually, seeing how this is the last one, I kind of want to see if I can get really bad. What would be a really bad one? I think maybe... 9 Inch Nails? Or not... Ice 9 Kills. Ice 9 Nails. There we go. 9 nice ales. 9 9 nice ales. Just all on the bar. Just me. Glug, glug, glug. Oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. This is like the inspirational part of the movie. I can do it! Yes!
Been sitting eyes wide open behind this four walls, hoping you'll come.
You come. What was that voice? What was that? Did you hear that? Listen to that.
Oh, baby, baby.
Baby, baby. Oh god, this is not even a minute in and I already fucking hate this. When was actually, I have no idea who actually did that song as well. I Don't Want to Live Forever, but I'm 100% sure I've heard of it. It might have been Zayn, that one cunt from One Direction, or it might have been The Weeknd, or some other guy who might get his face smashed in with a kettle. I don't know. I don't care. It's done. Apart from all these, which I might get to another point, but I just want to... This isn't so much a critique on the albums themselves, because you can go through all of them, you can analyze every single song, but you'll just end up with the same fucking conclusion. All these songs are fucking shit. In fact, you know what these songs remind me of? These songs always sound like contractual obligations. Like, you know, a band might like this other band, and they're signed to that label, and so that band was like, oh, we should sign with their label because, you know, we respect them and they seem like they know what shit's going on. And so they sign with that label, and they're like, shit, yeah. But then, like, they have to do, like, these fucking things that their contract has to fucking, like, abide by. Like, you have to say, if you want this, you have to suck her dick, you know. You know, and you know, you have to perform the shitty cover of Justin Bieber's, you know, Smegma Demons. It sounds like they were punk songs written against someone's will. That's what that's what the vibe I get. I don't hear any heart, I don't hear any passion, I don't hear anything that even resembles an actual song that people can like. Because, you know what, you could just even if you want to listen to, like, punk covers, listen to actual punk covers, not these hyped up, like, fake testosterone metalcore bullshit that, you know, for, like, literally 19 years, or, like, 17 years, or how fucking ever long, they've been producing this shit. They've been, like, manufacturing all of this, like, fucking like, god awful fucking covers. And now like, and because like the market is saturated, which is something I actually want to bring up, because not only do I need to go and take a shit really bad, but if you go on like YouTube, you can find like not even just like Fearless Entertainment doing their, you also get Fame on Fire, who one funny detail I've noticed is that they mainly do all covers all the fucking time. 9-inch kettles, 9-inch kettles, 9-inch kettles. There's kettles and they're 9 inches now. What the fuck? And of course, if you go into YouTube, you'll find like thousands and thousands and thousands of other these like no-name fucking bands. I think Fearless Entertainment, as much as like their like whole shtick was bad, they're nowhere near as bad as like someone like, I don't know, Ghost Killer Entertainment, who just crank out shitty covers, like shitty punk goes pop covers of like these fucking bands that you and I have never fucking heard of before, but like they just pump them out and pump them out and pump them out and pump them the fuck out. And I think this in of itself is kind of the reason why metalcore music in the late 2010s has kind of like dropped off. And you know what? Thank fuck. Obviously this music hasn't exactly died out. There's still heavy music. There's still metalcore music. There's still actual good metalcore music being released, like Killswitch Engage and Trivium and, you know, all the actual good metalcore bands. But for the most part, all these bands, like, you know, they live, sure, they may be on Ghost Killer Entertainment, but they're only getting like 1,000 views, maybe 16,000 views, maybe a few, you know, original songs that no one will ever fucking listen to, because most people will only listen to that one cover of, you know, the Weeknd, It's Okay to Leave a Dog in a Hot Car, and they won't ever listen to that band ever again. So, you know, on top of being great songs, they're also great marketing geniuses, and, you know, I gotta do a nice little golf clap for that, because my god, obviously working in the music industry is, you know, not the best thing in the world. Don't do it, because, you know, I've heard a lot of, you and I have probably heard a lot of shitty stories about the mistreatment, but you know what, I think another glowing reason why you should never join the music industry is because you might end up in shit like this. You might end up in a shitty punk goes pop compilation. You might be on a Ghost Killer Entertainment, or worse, you might be, I don't know, a metalcore band, and that's just horrible. All of that, that in of itself is like terrible. Regardless of being on Ghost Killer or Fearless Entertainment or being on those shitty compilations, just being a metalcore band, that's gonna fucking hurt. You know, that's like self-harming in a lot of cases, you know? Yeah, holy shit. That was horrible. And I might come back around to these punk goes poopy. Hey, you know what they should call it? They should call it, instead of punk goes pop, it should be punk goes poop. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit subscribe, and if you want to get notified on whenever I upload a video, you can click on the little bell down below. That'll be really nice. I might also have a few videos like here, or if you want to click on my channel, it's like somewhere right here. Yeah, this is a great motion. Anyway, I'm gonna kill some pop punk guys, so. Oh look, a real punk band. See you later.